awaken.
You know, not the easiest lane for Spirit Breaker here.
Meanwhile, in the top lane, Faith in a bit of trouble here. 4 stacks of the sticky. This could well be your first blood. It's BO3. Well done. Solo offlaner picking up the first blood. A dream start for him. Lane, but now in the mid, Fata going to find himself in a world of hurt. Shrapnel starting things off, but Luo charging across the map. Fissure to help break things up as Misery TP's in. Ferrari the one taking a lot of damage. He'll stay alive, but nope, ends up dying. They trade 1 for 1. Luo wants to man up under a tower, but oh, the attack speed's slow. He just couldn't swing that lantern fast enough. It's a 2 for 1. Cloud9 finding the advantage.
Man, I really thought Sniper was going to get away there, but Fata committed to it and he got the kill. That was really big.
Swift, not available. And oh, there's your lasso from BO3. Goes in on the Burning, trying to lock him in place, but the Fissure, as you mentioned, breaking the fight up. And now it's Cloud9 on the back foot. Supernova comes out to reset things, but do they have the damage? Finger onto Luo. The Supernova will not go through. Gets finished off, but Burning's already gone down. Silencer as well. Spirit Breaker fall, and BO3 lives through the assassinate. It's a 1 for 3 with Cloud9 coming out big. All the while, Envy split pushing mid, still getting a lot of farm. Relic in the inventory. He'll claim a tier 1 tower off this.
That was completely worth it for C9. Even though they did lose their tower, they don't even have to worry because they already have the Relic. And the fight actually turned out well. That was with Global Silence. Now, No-Tail wasn't able to use his Fire Spirits before he supernovaed, but that's because he got hit with Global. We're unlikely to see that change for the rest of the game.
Here we go. BO3 grabs Luo with the lasso. Burning, channels the ulti form. Global Silence comes out, but the follow-up just isn't there. Luo completely isolated on the low ground, will fall. Fata goes down, but gets off the ulti to finish off Burning before he goes down. The Supernova will be completed. Big Daddy stays alive. Icarus dive across. Now Chuan and Faith in a world of hurt. Chuan drops the Echo Slam, but it's not enough to stay alive. A 1 for 3 thus far, and they're in hot pursuit. They want Faith. BO3 has a blink in 3, and they won't dive past the tier 2. Still a great fight for Cloud9, and a big gain there.
Man, it's hard to say, but it's looking like C9's going to steamroll this game.
They just didn't get enough out of the trade. Burning had pretty even farm with Envy at the beginning, but the Radiance just allows him to turbo farm. The Necronomicon not opening up the same level of options here for Burning. They will try to get aggressive, though. Charge across. It is coming out onto Envy. He is low on mana, will TP out. Ferrari, is he going to die to Illusions here?
Oh, the bash. That should be Naga going down. He does end up dying.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, he died.
Supernova comes out. Fata nearby as well. Burning will try to finish off Misery, but Supernova stuns him up. Misery blinks back to safety. Chuan here, ring around the Rosy, but he will get stuck. The jukes, a noble effort, but just not enough. Burning will end that dominating streak. And finally, IG find a decent fight and get a small net worth gain. Yeah, with Ferrari dying, it kind of tips the scales to make it more of a break even.
That was 3 illusions. They just chased him all the way to the base, and he couldn't kill them fast enough.
The intention to be aggressive and then instantly has to just turn tail and head the other way.
He can definitely get kills, and he still has opportunities because there aren't Ghost Scepters yet, but at some point, Misery is going to be a problem.
Oh, nice flame break to interrupt Luo's charge. The lasso comes off before the global. Luo pulled deeper into the Cloud9 territory. Misery will be the victim of the Nether Strike. Shrapnel raining down. Gets off the finger before he goes down, potentially. Luo barely still alive. Supernova goes off on the side, and the burn from the Radiance will be enough to finish off Spirit Breaker. Now Burning a bit isolated here. We'll get into ult form, but the ensnare is there from Envy. Big damage coming out. Envy will fall, but so will the Lycan. It's a 1 for 2 so far. Not a terrible fight for IG. We'll see if they can get a little more out of it. Ferrari will debut as BKB in this exchange. Big Daddy Assassinate coming in. Not enough damage. 8 HP, still alive. They'll lose the Aegis instead, and turning disastrous for IG. Silencer falls. Now Ferrari coming back from the Aegis. Huge damage from Fata. They bring down the Sniper. Chuan soon to fall as well. It's a full 5-man wipe in exchange for Envy. Cloud9 coming out big once more.
Man, the Radiance just did so much work there. Even though Envy died at the start of the fight, he still had 2 illusions up, and he had Radiance burn the whole time. And that did most of the damage to Sniper's first life due to the Mask of Madness, and then still did a ton to the Silencer as well. So great outplays there. They fought through the Global Silence, and they still got all the kills.
And now this gold graph just out of control purge. Nearly 14k net worth, the favorite for Cloud9. Experience comparable as they finish off the tier 2 tower in the top lane.
And Global Silence, and maybe him having a refresher. Like, just get the BKB.
Oh, lasso onto Faith. BO3 with that movement speed, pulling him so far away from his friends. It's an easy kill, but meanwhile in the top lane, Luo and Chuan will isolate Misery. They'll be punished for this. Fata drops the ultimate. Luo tries to TP out, but Ensnare will be there to interrupt it. Chuan taking big damage from the Zeus. Blink forward. It's an easy kill. What started as a 1 for 1 quickly devolves into a huge advantage for Cloud9 once more.
So they recovered the gem here. They're going to find an Observer Ward. This is a fresh one as well. And map control will be theirs continuously here. Misery is really far away from from getting a Ghost Scepter or something like that, but he'll be just fine since he did spend his money on the gold. They'll get map control. Envy can defend them wherever they go, and they've almost got Heart as well.
BO3 down bottom, taking some damage here from the sniper, but he's just too fast. Assassinate will come through. Mask of Madness is on. Is it enough? It is! And that time, the Mask of Madness costing him his life.
Yeah. He thought that he could make it there, but the Shrapnel gave vision, and then that stopped the Blink Dagger. He needed either Blink Dagger or more HP to survive that.
And the double ultimate is just so hard to deal with. Lasso onto Ferrari. BO3 pulling him far out of the base. Global has been used already. BKB from Ferrari. Cloud9 trying to disengage. The Supernova barely goes off. Luo gets punished. Sniper still doing a lot of damage in the backlines, but the Supernova will stun too. Song of the Siren from Envy gets turned off, burning. BKB on, will just try to run away, as will Ferrari. Chuan with a stun to try and break things up, and now burning, caught by the ensnare. Ultimate from Zeus, enough to finish off the silencer. IG in a lot of trouble here, Purge.
There it is.
It's
Good
the
game
GG. 31-13. Cloud9 dominate Invictus Gaming in Game 1 of this BO3 loser bracket finals.
That Radiance was just so fast. There was nothing they could do about it, and everywhere else on the map, C9 did really well. They got tons of kills, they got tons of farm, and IG's lineup was a little too greedy there. There was nothing they could do to stop that. Like, how do you stop a 14-minute Radiance when you only have 700 HP and you don't have a Lion? You'd have to have a Lion or somebody that can instant kill illusions. That's the only way you can deal with it, really. Yeah, I think, honestly, you just can't give the Naga that much space. We've seen this story before when Envy gets absolute free farm and can get that Radiance at an ideal timing. There's just no way